Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly. Thank you for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can follow us on Instagram for our complete broadcast schedule and more. This broadcast will begin in just a few minutes. This is the MyTown Sports Network. Our game hasn't started yet. Remember, you can find our coverage on your smart TV with our Roku and Apple TV apps. We'll begin our broadcast in just a few moments. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in to the MyTown Sports Network. The game you're tuning in for isn't quite ready yet. Remember, you can follow other games with the MyTown TV smartphone app. Download it today. Our broadcast will begin shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Spring Valley High School, where tonight it is senior night at Spring Valley for the girls basketball team here at Spring Valley High School. The Lady Timberwolves will be taking on the Lady Cougars of Capitol High School. I'm Mike Miller. Glad to be out again tonight. Weather much better than it was 2 nights ago when I was over here at Spring Valley, so shouldn't be too bad getting home, but hopefully we're coming out of all of the nasty winter weather after this upcoming weekend and get some thaw out next week and really get some ball games in. We got a doubleheader scheduled here Saturday between Spring Valley and Morgantown on the girls' side, and the boys are scheduled to take on the Fighting Tigers of Ironton at 7 o'clock. I plan to be here for that doubleheader, weather permitting. The Capitol Cougars coming into tonight, they are 4-10 on the season, and they are coming off. They are actually in a 2-game win streak where they defeated Riverside back on January the 23rd, 42-40, and won at Winfield on January the 31st, 48-33. These two teams share 4 common opponents this season in Huntington, Parkersburg South, George Washington, and Riverside. In the case of Huntington, Parkersburg South, and Riverside, Spring Valley owns a win over all 3 of those opponents. Both of these teams lost to a very good George Washington team. Spring Valley had no trouble with Huntington, 87-65 win. Capital lost to Huntington, 54-33. Parkersburg South, that opponent, 81-47 victory for Spring Valley, 73-31 loss for Capital. Riverside, Spring Valley won that one 84-50, and Capital dropped that by 2 points, they won that one by 2 points versus Riverside, 42-40. And against George Washington, a game we had here on MyTown TV for Spring Valley, it was a 61-59 defeat that the Lady Timberwolves took, and Capital lost to George Washington 72-48. We're going to take our first break here of the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. We may cut that break a little short if we have our senior night festivities here from Spring Valley. We're going to bring those to you live. We'll be back right after this.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him. You can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return. Fresh. Fuel. Clarks.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new Tap to Pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Back here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show. Appreciate their sponsorship of the pregame shows all throughout the season here on MyTown TV. And reminder that tonight's game between Spring Valley and Capital is fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. The Lady Timberwolves of Spring Valley come into this one on a 5-game winning streak. That includes wins over St. Albans, a 3-point victory over Morgantown, a team they're scheduled to see back here in Spring Valley. They won at Morgantown 53-50. They're scheduled to play Morgantown on Saturday right here on MyTown TV. A 63-42 victory over Hurricane. Win at Huntington 87-65. And then at Riverside, on the 3rd of February. It was 84-50. Spring Valley got the win. They're led by the two seniors that's going to be honored tonight. That is Sophie Hutchinson and Brooklyn Ellis, and I believe they're getting ready to honor them. And we'll take a quick break, try to get this break in before they honor the seniors. If not, we will cut back into that break and get that break in later. We'll be back right after this.
From hand-cut steaks to fall-off-the-bone ribs, Texas Roadhouse has something for everyone. Visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download the Texas Roadhouse mobile app to get on the wait list or place a to-go order online. Fresh baked bread and honey cinnamon butter await at Texas Roadhouse. Order their legendary catering for your next event. Located at 501 Winchester Avenue across from Ashland Town Center Mall, Texas Roadhouse will help you support your local school.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Whenever you're ready.
In their 4 years here at Spring Valley High School. So let's get this celebration started. Our first senior of the night, wearing the number 3, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sophie Hutchison. She is escorted tonight by her mother, Charity Morrison, her father, Kevin Hutchison, and her siblings. Sophie has been a multi-sport athlete throughout her high school career. She played varsity volleyball her freshman and sophomore year, competed in track her junior year, and has been part of the varsity basketball all 4 years. Basketball has always been a huge part of Sophie's life. She has been playing since kindergarten and began competing in AAU in the 2nd grade. In addition to athletics, Sophie has been a member of the National Honor Society for the past 3 years and maintained above a 4.0 GPA all 4 years. After graduation, Sophie plans to attend LaSalle University on a basketball scholarship, where she will pursue a bachelor's degree before continuing to PA school. When asked about her favorite memory, Sophie says, "It's hard to choose just one, because when you're surrounded by coaches and team you love, you make new ones every day. But kicking Morgantown's butt in the state championship takes first place." Although a close second would be getting steak fillets every night in Tennessee on Coach Bo's check. Sophie would like to thank everyone words, winning is fun. Most importantly, she wants to thank her mom for all the long drives, money spent, tears shed, and always giving her the best opportunities. Being told not even half the player you were will ever be her favorite compliment. Although I think I might have you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a great big hand to number 3, Sophie Hutchinson. Ladies and gentlemen, our next senior, let's welcome the Spring Valley basketball court on her special night also, wearing the number 24, Brooklyn Ellis. She is escorted by her mom, Robin, her dad, Jerry, brother Chase, and sister AJ. She has participated in Spring Valley sports, has been playing basketball since she was 5 years old, her whole career. During that time, she competed in all-star leagues, regular season play, and AAU tournaments. Brooklyn has been part of the Spring Valley varsity girls basketball team for all 4 years. Her activities off the court, Brooklyn is part of National Honor Society and Spanish National Honor Society. Has been for 3 years. She has also been a part of SOAR for the past 2 years. Her plans for the future, after graduation, Brooklyn plans to attend St. Mary's School of Nursing in the upcoming fall semester. After that, she plans to go to nurse practitioner school and obtain her Master's of Science in Nursing, to later become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Her favorite memory over the past 4 years, Brooklyn has gained countless memories. Her favorite one by far was last year when her and her team beat Morgantown in the 4A state championship game to take on the state champion title. Thank you to my family and friends for your support in my basketball journey. Thank you to my teammates for always being there and never letting a Tennessee trip band ride be quiet. And thank you to my coaches, Whitney, Emily, and Jimmy, for always supporting us girls. Lastly, thank you, Coach Bo, for pushing me these last 4 years, even if it hurt my feelings at times. I promise I have played basketball before. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a great big hand to number 24, Brooklyn Ellis, and let's give one more big hand to both of these seniors on their special evening of basketball.
All right, folks, we are back. Always a special time to see the seniors honored. Tonight for Spring Valley, it's Brooklyn Ellis and Sophie Hutchinson. Sophie Hutchinson heading to LaSalle to play basketball, and Brooklyn Ellis headed to St. Mary's School of Nursing as she elects to pursue a career in nursing. And we talked about both of their favorite memories was defeating Morgantown in the state championship game last year. And they already own a win over Morgantown, and they will have Morgantown on their home court on Saturday at 3:45 is the set tip time for Saturday's match between Morgantown and Spring Valley. Obviously, we're getting started just a little late. They've got 5 minutes on the clock, and I'm sure they'll start it up here in just a minute. But we're going to take another break here on the Ashland Credit Union pregame show, and we'll try to get started here in just a few minutes. Expect tip-off to be in about 5. I'll be back in about 2.5 minutes with more on this game right here on MyTown TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
I was tired wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was in doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
All right, folks, we are back here on MyTown TV. Spring Valley and Capital coming to you live here from Spring Valley High School. 9-5 Spring Valley on a 5-game winning streak. And the Capital Cougars, the Lady Cougars, 4-10. They're coming in off of 2 wins in a row. And nice to see some of these teams finally getting back in action. The weather has cleared a little bit. And speaking of that, want to throw out some information for you guys for the rest of the week here on MyTown TV. Tomorrow night, we have, again, weather permitting, as they're expecting a little bit of snow sometime tomorrow during the day into the afternoon. It'll be boys basketball in a big 63rd district matchup down in Greenup County, down at the Greenhouse, as the Russell boys go down and take on Greenup County. Scheduled tip for that one is 7:30, and then we have a doubleheader out at Rowan County, another game, or actually 2 games because it's a girls and boys doubleheader, a MyTown Our House series where we'll have our floor cam available that night. Jeremy Sutherland will be on the floor cam, so you'll have all kinds of extra camera angles and shots of the crowd during timeouts of the team and throughout gameplay from underneath the basket and up the sideline. That will be Bath County at Rowan County, girls basketball action. 6 o'clock, and boys to take on each other at 7:30. And then Saturday, a big day here on MyTown, a doubleheader over here at Spring Valley against Morgantown. The girls will take on Morgantown at 3:45, a team they beat 53-50 earlier this season, and also a team that they defeated in the state championship game last year. And then the Ironton Fighting Tigers will come to town to take on Spring Valley on the boys' side. I believe Ironton got a 2-point victory earlier this year at Ironton over Spring Valley. And when we have a doubleheader at Russell, as the girls take on Montgomery County, that's scheduled for 3:30, and Colgrove will travel to Russell for boys basketball action at 7:30. And then back to Ashland in girls basketball action, a big 16th region matchup. It will be Rowan County. The Lady Vikings will take on the Kittens of Ashland in a MyTown matchup. That's a MyTown matchup, as well as tomorrow night, scheduled down at Russell. Russell at Greenup County in boys action will be a My Town matchup. So we are about ready, it looks like, for the national anthem. We'll have to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and action from here at Spring Valley between Capital and Spring Valley. We'll be back right after this.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Braden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Piece Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new Tap to Pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
All right, folks, we're back after a great rendition of the national anthem by the Spring Valley Band, and we will now have our starting lineups for Capital and Spring Valley.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the starting five. Starting with the Lady Cougars of Capital High School. Playing at guard, a 5'10" junior, weighing number 1, Kamari Johnson. Playing at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, wearing the number 2, Lauren Briscoe Lambert. Playing at guard, a 5'6" senior, wearing the number 3, Nunu Pinnell. Playing at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, wearing the number 4, Landon Briscoe Lambert. And playing at forward, a 6-foot sophomore, wearing number 24, Ziona Carter. Your assistant coaches is DeAndre Boxley, Oz Carter, and the head coach of your Capital Lady Cougars is J.D. Lambert.
So there's your starters: Johnson, Pinnell, Briscoe Lambert, Landon Briscoe Lambert, Lauren Briscoe Lambert, and Carter. And now for Spring Valley.
Playing at point guard, a 5'7" senior, rated number 3, Suki Hutchison. Playing at center, a 6'1" sophomore, rated number 10, Emma Edwards. Playing at guard, a 5'8" freshman, rated number 11, Bella Purdue. Playing at guard,
And there are your starters for Spring Valley. It's Hutchinson, Edwards, Purdue, Ellis, and Jackson. And we are ready for action. Reminder, this game is fueled by Clark's Pump and Shop and presented by Big Sandy Superstore. Appreciate everyone tuning in. We're just excited to get back to basketball action this week. Slowly but surely our schedule has started to fill up, and we're hoping that that continues to happen. Only about 2 or 3 weeks away from postseason action getting started in both states that we have schools in, West Virginia and Kentucky. And seems like the season got by quickly, as it always does, and all of a sudden here we are just a couple of weeks away from the regular season being over. So I believe it's Carter and Edwards to jump, and we're set to go. Edwards controls the tap to Hutchinson, to Ellis. Corner, quick three by Jackson. Good. Quick three in the corner as Spring Valley will pick up full court. Kicks ahead to Johnson, and Johnson will go in. Gets it blocked by Ellis. Pulled out of there by Jackson. Gets it off to Hutchinson. Kicks it ahead. That's Purdue who lays it up and in. Spring Valley up quickly, 5-0. And Sophie Hutchinson with the steal. She'll go under, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. And I believe that's going to be on number 3. Nunu Pinnell will have the foul. Her first and the team's first, and Hutchinson will go to the line for 2. Her first one is up and good. Hutchinson gets in the scorebook and extends Spring Valley's lead here, 6-0 here early in this one in the first 28 seconds. Make it still stay 6-0. I thought that was going to rattle in up ahead, and Hutchinson almost steals it, but still picked up there by Briscoe Lambert. Pinnell brings it up, throws it across to Landon Briscoe Lambert. Right side in the corner. Free throw line. Kick back in the corner. It's going to be a 3. No good there by Kamari Johnson. Fight for the rebound, and Johnson's going to come out of there with it. 2 in the corner. Need to get it out, and she does. Back into the corner to Pinnell, and Pinnell will bring it back up top for the Lady Cougars. Pinnell will take the 3 straight away. It's going to be short. Johnson in there for the rebound. She's double teamed. Kicks it back out. 3, no good. Rebounded by Edwards off to Hutchinson, and Spring Valley running. Kicking ahead to Ellis. High arcing 3, good. Brooklyn Ellis puts Spring Valley up 9-0, and they're going to be back into that zone pressure. Nice job there so far by Capital breaking that, and they are going to get it across the half-court line. On the far side there to Landon Briscoe Lambert, kicks it in. And that's into Johnson, and it's taken away by Ellis. She's got Jackson up ahead, and Jackson's going to go down, lay it up and in. Jackson now has 5, and Spring Valley up quickly 11-0, just 2 minutes in, and Hutchinson's going to get called for the reach foul there. And that's Hutchinson's first and the team's first. I believe that'll be Pinnell to trigger it in for Capital. And to Landon Briscoe Lambert, who will bring it up, bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man for Spring Valley. Carter, bring it back out as Edwards comes out on her. Pinnell underneath, takes the dribble, turns. Shot no good. Knocked around, and Pinnell runs it down in the corner. Thought about the 3. Pulls it back out to Johnson with Ellis on her. Johnson's going to drive into the lane and off of Capital, and it'll go out of bounds back to Spring Valley. And we got a timeout, Capital. And let's see if it's going to be, I think it's going to be a 30. It's a 30-second timeout. It's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. Make sure and check out Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. I'm sure they'll have plenty of specials coming up this weekend. Always have specials going throughout the year, but especially Super Bowl weekend. Think inside the box out at the South Ashland Giovanni's. And Capital really struggling here early to get a decent shot. Spring Valley's defense has really giving them problems in the full court, turned the ball over, and Spring Valley's been able to convert. Up 11-3, just 2.5 minutes into this one. And Spring Valley will have the ball out of the timeout. And the same 5 on the court for both teams as we come out of this early timeout. And Sophie Hutchison, one of the 2 seniors on it here tonight, her and Brooklyn Ellis, will bring it up. Kicks it right side to Purdue, they dump it into Edwards. It's knocked away. Jackson back up top to Purdue. Swinging around the corner to Ellis. She'll drive the baseline, dump it under to Edwards, who lays it up and in. It's 13-0 Spring Valley, and that's tipped away. Pinnell gets it back. They're going to have to hustle to get it across. They're having trouble on the baseline. It's knocked out of bounds by Purdue. And it'll stay with Capital. 5:05 to go here in the first quarter. 13-0 Spring Valley with the lead. Back to Pinnell. She's going to get it up here to Landon Briscoe-Lambert and then gets it ahead to Lauren Briscoe-Lambert. Kicks it back out. Spin at the free throw lane. Runner by Briscoe-Lambert, no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Trying to get it out. Gets it to Hutchinson, who's on the run. She'll kick it left side to Purdue for 3. Short. Edwards with the rebound. Quick. Back up. Gets her own rebound again. She gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. I believe they're going to get Ziona Carter. Thought they were going to get that one on Landon Briscoe-Lambert, but they did not. And Edwards' first free throw is up and good. Gives her 3 points on the night. 1 more for Edwards. Second one up and good. 15-0 Spring Valley. Capital breaks the press, brings it up, throws it across, and that's going to be out off of, I believe that was Purdue that touched it last for Spring Valley. So Malaysia Foy will check in for Kamari Johnson as Pinnell will trigger it in for Capital, and I thought she threw it away, but Hutchinson couldn't hang on to it. Foyer with the ball, kicks it across to Pinnell from the wing. 3, no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Brings it up, leaves it for Hutchinson. Hutchinson will kick it ahead to Ellis, open for 3 on the wing. Good. Second 3 of the game for Brooklyn Ellis. It's now 18-0. Looks like we're going to have another substitute for Capital. Get that when she checks in. Pinnell has it on the right wing with Lucy Jackson on her. Pinnell, drive down the lane, puts it up. She's fouled and doesn't get the roll, but she'll go to the line for 2. And they're going to call that foul on Sophie Hutchinson. And that's her second and the team's second. So Pinnell will be at the line for 2 shots. And she misses the first. So Amaya Robinson will check in for Carter. 1 more for Pinnell, and she makes the first and stops the 18-0 run to start this one out, making it 18-1 with 3:35 to go in this one. Jackson open in the corner. She'll take the 3. Good. Lucy Jackson with 2 threes. It's now 21-1. Capital really struggling trying to get this ball up the court. Pinnell throws it in the middle of the court, knocked away, picked off by Hutchinson. She's going to get fouled. Landon Briscoe-Lambert bumped into her, and she'll pick up the foul. It's the 3rd team foul and her first. Hutchinson will trigger it in. Gets it in the corner to Ellis, who dumps it underneath to Jackson. Got bumped, no call. Out to Hutchinson for the 3. Good. Hutchinson, her first field goal of the game, and it's 24-1. And I believe we've got a foul on Purdue. Her first, team's 3rd. 3:03 to go here in the first quarter. They triggered into Pinnell. Will bring it up, kicks it. Here on the right side to Landon Briscoe-Lambert. She'll kick it in the corner to Pinnell for three. Good. Nunu Pinnell. And it's now 24-4 as Pinnell gets Capital's first shot to go down as Hutchinson goes in and gets fouled. She'll go to the line for two. So Landon Briscoe-Lambert picks up her second, team's fourth. Hutchinson will be at the line for two, and May Cook is set to check in for Spring Valley. Looks like Kamari Johnson is also set to check in for Capital as Hutchinson makes the first. Johnson is in for Landon Briscoe-Lambert for Capital. And Hutchinson one more, and she makes that one. Hutchinson is 3 for 4 at the line tonight, and she has 6 points. Capital gets it ahead as Robinson brings it across. And Hutchinson sweeps in there and steals it. Got Lucy Jackson ahead, but Hutchinson on the run, and they're going to call a foul on Pinnell, I believe. And Hutchinson will get the and one. And it will be on Nunu Pinnell, her second, and the team's fifth. 2:26 to go here. As Spring Valley has taken their largest lead of the game, now make it 29-1. Or 29-4, excuse me. And Hutchinson steals that one in the lane, lays it up and in. And up ahead, it's knocked away. Picked up there by Robinson. Here to Kamari Johnson. Purdue on her, trying to get the screen from Foy. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Ellis. She's on a run out, and she's going to go all the way down and lay it up. No good. There's Purdue for the putback. It's now 33-4. Shot is up and no good, and rebounded by Ellis in the corner. Spins, throws it ahead to Hutchinson. Got Purdue in the corner. Back up top to Jackson. Faked the three and shuffled her feet, and it's a walk, and it'll be a turnover and go back to Capital. 1:25 to go here in the first quarter, 33-4. Spring Valley with the lead. Johnson will trigger it in. Hutchinson tips it away. Loose ball picked up. Johnson has it on the right side. Fakes the three, get the defender to go by, misses it. Rebounded by Capital. Looking for some help. Jumper is no good, and Brooklyn Ellis comes out of there with the rebound. Got Hutchinson ahead on the right side. Ellis drops it and is taken away by Capital. Nice defense there by the Lady Cougars. And they throw it away as Jackson picks it up. She'll go all the way to the basket, and she's going to get fouled by Lauren Briscoe-Lambert, I believe, and that's going to be her first. And so Jackson will go to the line for two. Capital has exceeded the 5 team fouls. But Jackson's first one is up and no good. Savannah Davis will check in for Sophie Hutchinson. Hutchinson already with 11 in this quarter as Jackson's second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded there by Capital, and Johnson will bring it up for the Lady Cougars. Drops it in, back up top. Three-point shot, far side, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Ellis steps on the baseline, and it'll stay with Capital. Trying to get it in. They're going to have to hustle. They do get it in. Knocked away by Ellis, but Capital able to run it down, and that's an attack and a foul. Maya Robinson on the attack, and we're going to have a foul on Ellis, her first and the team's fourth. So Robinson will go to the line for 2. First one is up and no good. Second one is good. It's down to 33-5 as they throw it into Purdue with 8 seconds. Ellis will take the high arcing 3 left side, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a tie-up and a jump ball, and it's going to go to Capital with 0.7 of a second to go here in the first quarter. And Capital gets it in, and the time runs out at the end of the first quarter. It's Spring Valley 33 and Capital 5. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
All right, folks, we are back for the second quarter. Spring Valley leading 33-5. It's Ellis, Hutchinson, Davis, Edwards, and Cook on the floor for Spring Valley, and it looks like Capital's going to go to about a 1-3-1. They have Lauren and Landon Briscoe Lambert on the court. Amari Johnson and Nunu Pinnell as Ellis misses the jumper, rebounded by Davis. Ellis will take the 3, no good. Also, Zaana Carter in the game for Capital as well to start this second quarter. 7.5 to go. There's a 3, right side is good by Kamari Johnson. Ellis back over to Hutchinson. Ellis in the corner to Davis. She'll take the 3, but it's blocked. I believe that was Johnson that got the block. Briscoe Lambert pulls it out. Kicks it to Johnson back in the corner where she hit that last 3. Faked the shot and puts it up and good. 2 in a row by Kamari Johnson, and it's a 6-0 run to start this second quarter for Capital. Davis fakes the 3, out to Ellis on the wing, far side, cross court to Hutchinson to Cook, who drops it down into Edwards in the post, and she's going to get fouled, and it's going to be a foul on Zaana Carter. Picks up her second, team's first here in the second quarter. Hutchinson throws it into Davis, who's wide open under the basket and lays it up and in. Defender went to the corner to cover the 3 and left Davis open under the basket. Spring Valley has pulled off that full court press for now as Johnson brings it up. Kicks it in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Carter, back to Johnson on the wing 3. No good. Rebounded by Edwards of Spring Valley. picks it up, leaves it for Ellis. Ellis looks to attack. She drives the lane, leaves it for Cook, who lays it up and in. Nice attack there by Brooklyn Ellis. And we've got a whistle. And looks like Johnson's coming up, limping just a little bit. Didn't see what happened. As Nunu Pinnell will bring it up. I believe Monroe came in for Johnson. Carter for 3. Fight for the rebound in the corner. And they're going to say it's out off of Spring Valley as they were fighting, fell out of bounds. And it'll be Spring Valley's ball, 37-11. 5:53 to go here before the half. Sophie Hutchinson brings it up against that 1-3-1 that Capital has switched to here in this second quarter. And open 3 for Ellis. Good. Brooklyn Ellis on senior night has got 3 threes. And Capital gets it across, kicks it to Carter. Goes up. It's blocked by Edwards out top. Hustle for it. And Hutchinson knocks it away but dribbles it on the sideline. And it'll go back to Capital. Lauren Briscoe Lambert will trigger it in for the Lady Cougars. It's been all Spring Valley to start. Went on an 18-0 run before Capital could get a point on the board, and they extended that to lead by as many as 29 in that first quarter. Shot is Carter is able to get the long rebound right back at her, back up top to Nunu Pinnell, who will drive, pull up in the lane, no good. Cook with the rebound, gets it off to Hutchinson, who's on the run. She's going to look. Ellis on the right side, another 3 for Ellis. Good! Brooklyn Ellis with 4 threes. And it's now 43-11. Largest lead for Spring Valley at 32 points. Briscoe Lambert kicks it out top to Carter. Foot on the line. Shot's no good. Rebounded by May Cook, and they're going to have a reach. I believe that's going to be on Monroe, her first and the team's second. And nice to see Johnson back into the game after I think she probably turned her ankle, Kamari Johnson back into the game. So nice to see her being able to get back into the game and no real injury there. Good to see that. Ellis will kick it right side to Cook. Try to drop it to Edwards. Carter knocked it away, and Johnson picks it up on the deflection. She kicks it ahead to Briscoe Lambert, caught in the corner, but gets it back up top. Back around to Carter. In the corner, Nunu Pinnell will take the 3. Good. Nunu Pinnell with her second 3 of the game. Down to 4 minutes here before halftime. In the corner to Davis. She'll drive into the lane, out to Ellis for another 3. No good, off the mark. Carter gets the rebound. Hands it off to Kamari Johnson, who will bring it up for Capital. Leaves it for Carter. That's going to be a 3 straight away by Briscoe Lambert. No good. That was Landon Briscoe Lambert on the 3. Hutchinson gets cut off. She'll throw it far side across court to Ellis. 3, no good. That's going to go out of bounds. Brooklyn Ellis has been on fire. She's got 5 threes. It'll be Bella Purdue and Lucy Jackson will check in for Davis and Cook. And Carter will go out for Capital, and Foyer will come in. Landon Briscoe Lambert brings it across the timeline. Almost a steal there by Jackson. Nunu Pinnell with the jumper is no good. Hutchinson picks it up. She's cut off with a double team, and she reverses dribble, going to attack down the lane. She's going to try to throw it to Jackson in the corner. Pinnell's going to pick up the foul, and I think that's going to be her third. It's her third and the team's third of this quarter. Hutchinson Throws it in underneath to Jackson, who's going to get fouled.
Personal fouls on number 4, Landon Briscoe Lambert. Personal foul number 3, team foul number 4.
So on Landon Briscoe Lambert, that's going to be her third. That's 2 with 3 now. And Jackson will be shooting 2. She's 0 for 2 at the line tonight. First one is up and good. Amaya Robinson will check in for Capital. Jackson with one more. And that's going to be a whistle, and I think they're going to call a lane violation, and that one will be no good. And so now Spring Valley back into that full court press that they gave Capital such fits with throughout the first quarter. Kamari Johnson will bring it up for Capital. Johnson attacks, splits 2 defenders, and it's rebounded there by Pinnell in amongst 3 Spring Valley players. Pinnell will take the 3 on the left wing, and it's going to go out of bounds and back to Spring Valley. .246 to go. Spring Valley in command, 44-14 here in the second quarter. Hutchinson to Purdue, back to Hutchinson. Looks like we're almost in a 2-3 now as Jackson gets it into the lane, puts it up, no good. Edwards grabs it up, no good. Jackson on the backside tries to throw it out, and it's on the court, picked up by Capital, and they're going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. It was number 2, Lauren Briscoe Lambert, that got the ball on the floor and called the timeout. It'll be a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's been our sponsor of 30-second timeouts for the last 2 years. Really appreciate them and what they do to help support our programming here on MyTown TV. It's 2:22 to go here in the second quarter. It's been all Spring Valley from the tip. They lead right now by 30, 44-14. And they led by as much as 18-1. And their biggest lead of the night so far has been 32 at 43-11. It'll be Capital ball, and they're going to pull the full court press off. Spring Valley will. It looks like Kamari Johnson will bring it up for Capital. Johnson brings it across. She'll pull up from the 3 right side. No good. Lucy Jackson and Nunu Pinnell fighting for it. It's a jump ball, and it'll stay with Capital on the alternating possession. Pinnell looking to trigger it in. Gets it all the way out top, and that's going to be an over and back as Amaya Robinson touched it and went into the backcourt over the half-court line. I believe that's what they're calling. In the corner to Ellis, back to Purdue. Top to Sophie Hutchinson, deep 3 from straight away, no good. Rebounded by Capital off to Nunu Pinnell. She'll attack. Pinnell will drive down the lane, pull up, and gets fouled, and the bucket. Nice move by Nunu Pinnell. And I believe that's going to be a foul on Lucy Jackson. It's going to be her first, and the team's first. Pinnell up and good. That puts Pinnell in double figures by my count. In the corner to Ellis. Drives the lane, leaves it, knocked away. Picked up there by Robinson. Off to Johnson for Spring Valley, for Capital. Pinnell. Jumper to free throw line. It's blocked. Comes up short. They throw it off to Hutchinson. She's going to drive past Pinnell all the way into the lane, crosses over and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Let's see who they're going to call the foul on here. And it's going to be on number 2, Lauren Briscoe-Lambert. It's her second, and it's the team's 5th. And Hutchinson will go back to the line, going for her 12th point. And she gets it. I hate to jinx her, but she is 5 of 6 from the line tonight. And make it 6 of 7. She now has 13 points on the night, back to a 29-point lead. As Nunu Pinnell will bring it up for Capital. Screen on both sides as Pinnell attack down the lane, kick it in the corner. 3 is no good, rebounded by Capital. Back up, no good, rebounded by Lucy Jackson. And they're going to call a foul on Capital. Let's see who they got it on. So that will be Jackson going to the line as Foy commits her first. And Capital is over the limit. Lucy Jackson will go back to the line. She's 1 of 3 on the night. Made the second one of that second pair, but it was called off because of a lane violation. And Jackson hits the first. Back to a 30-point lead, 47-17. Spring Valley with the lead. Jackson, second one is good. Down to 45 seconds left here before the half as Pinnell will bring it up. Nunu Pinnell kicks it here near side to Lauren Briscoe-Lambert, and it's taken away by Hutchinson. And Hutchinson's going to drive all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. And that now equals Spring Valley's largest lead of 33. 3 from straight away, banked in by Kamari Johnson. Ellis thought about that 3, and it gets taken away as Hutchinson was trying to get it into Edwards. Kamari Johnson takes it away. She'll take the 3, no good, and that is the half. So your halftime score, it is Spring Valley 50 and Capital 20. Spring Valley, it's been all Spring Valley since the start, and they go into halftime with a 30-point lead. We will take a break. We'll come back with some halftime analysis here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on MyTown TV.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Drayton Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Mom, what's for dinner?
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
All right, folks, we are back here at halftime, Spring Valley High School. Spring Valley with a commanding 30-point lead here at halftime. It's 50-20. Spring Valley led by as many as 33, and that was 50-17 right before the Kamari Johnson three-point shot that got it to 30. Spring Valley come out in a full-court press and really caused Capital all kinds of problems to start this one out. Stayed in that full-court press essentially throughout the first quarter and ended that first quarter leading 33-5. They scored the first 18 points of the game to go up 18-0, led 33-5 at the end of one. Closer scoring, very comparable scoring between the two in the second quarter. Spring Valley outscored Capital 17-15 there in the second quarter to give us our 50-20 halftime score. So we're going to take a second break here on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. When we come back, I'll have some unofficial individual scoring for each team. You're watching Spring Valley girls basketball here on MyTown TV. We'll be right back.
Pick six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick six.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Here, halftime, Spring Valley and Capital. We're about 4.5 minutes away from the second half getting started, and 50-20 Spring Valley with the commanding lead here at the half. And unofficial individual scoring, only 3 players in the scorebook for the Lady Cougars of Capital. They're led in scoring by Nunu Pinnell with 10, Kamari Johnson with 9 on 3 3-point shots, and 1 free throw from Amaya Robinson to give Capital their 20 points here. And the music you hear behind my voice here is the Spring Valley Band, and it's the first time I've been over here for a game this year that the band has been here, and they sound outstanding. And so I'll give you the unofficial scoring for Spring Valley. Sophie Hutchison leads Spring Valley. They have 3 in double figures. She has 15. Brooklyn Ellis with 4 3-point shots has 12. 11 for Lucy Jackson, 4 apiece for Emma Edwards and Bella Perdue, and 2 apiece for Savannah Davis and May Cook. And we've got about a minute or so before we get to our last break. But I think for Spring Valley, it's keep that pressure up. I would kind of expect them to maybe try to really put this one away to start this second half. But being up 30, there's really not much more you can do for Capital. They played much better in that second quarter. Did pretty good job defensively. They changed up from a man-to-man, went to a 1-3-1, went to a 2-3, and that confused Spring Valley a little bit there in the second quarter. So it'll be interesting to see what Capital tries to do to cut into this 30-point lead here in the second half. You've been watching the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show. We'll be back with second half action here from Spring Valley right after this.
Trust is something earned, not given. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's got a rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap, rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
Stuck in a job that's going nowhere? Discover your potential at Ashland Community and Technical College. With career-focused programs and hands-on training, ACTC sets you up for a brighter future. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired Orthopedics Care at UK King's Daughters.
Seconds to go here before the end of halftime. It's Spring Valley with the 30-point lead, 50-20. Reminder what we have the rest of this week, weather permitting. Tomorrow night it'll be boys basketball, Russell at Greenup County, and then a doubleheader down at Round County, girls and boys. The Bath County to take on Round County. It'll be our My Town Our House series, as we will have our floor camera down at Round County for those two. And then on Saturday, two doubleheaders here at Spring Valley. Big game, Morgantown at Spring Valley. Rematch of championship game of the girls. And it'll be Ironton. The Fighting Tigers will take on the Spring Valley boys. And then at Russell, it's Montgomery County at Russell for the girls at 3:30. Cold Grove at Russell for boys at 7:30. And then also in girls basketball, big 16th region matchup. It'll be Rowan County at Ashland. And so it looks like it's the same starters for both teams. For Capital, it's going to be Johnson, Nunu Pinnell, Landon Briscoe-Lambert, Lauren Briscoe-Lambert, and Carter. And for Spring Valley, it's Hutchinson, Ellis, Edwards, Jackson, and Purdue. And it's going to be to the right side to Ellis, and it's going to be short on the three. Lucy Jackson goes up with the rebound. Edwards gets that miss and puts it up and in. 52-20. Spring Valley with the lead. And that's in, blocked by Edwards. That shot was Landon Briscoe-Lambert and Ellis on the attack. She'll come all the way down to the lane. Little scoop shot, no good. Edwards fights for the rebound. Is able to get it, kicks it up to Purdue. Short from the free throw line, and it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to Capital. Spring Valley not in that press. They're going to pick up at half court. Looks like they're going to drop now back into almost maybe a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Carter straightaway three is no good. Rebounded by Jackson. She's on the run across half court. Pulls up from the three-point line. Shot is good. Lucy Jackson with the pull-up three. It's up to a 35-point lead, 55-20. Spring Valley with the first 5 here in the third quarter, just over a minute gone, 6:45 to go. There's an attack down the lane, blocked by Ellis. Nunu Pinnell's able to grab it off the block after Landon Briscoe attacked and got it blocked by Ellis. Carter just inside the three-point line at the top of the key, no good. Rebound Edwards off to Hutchinson. She's on the attack, gets it left side to Purdue, who spins, and she shuffled her feet just a little bit and called for the travel, and it'll go back to Capital. Nunu Pinnell will bring the ball up for the Lady Cougars. Pinnell inside the three-point line with a jumper. Long rebound, no good. Kicked all the way out to the half-court line, picked up by Carter for Capital. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Purdue. Bella Purdue will bring it up. Attacks, leaves it for Hutchinson, right wing three, good. Sophie Hutchinson with the three, and Spring Valley with 8 straight. Out of the break, it's 58-20. Spring Valley with the lead. Johnson looks to attack, kicks it to Carter. Passes in the corner, and Landon Briscoe Lambert loses it out of bounds. And we've got a substitute. Amaya Robinson will check in. Hutchinson will bring it up. Right side to Ellis. Corner for Purdue, wide open, takes the three, hits the side of the backboard, and Nunu Pinnell comes out of there with it. She looks to attack, goes down the left side of the lane. Shot is up and short. Jackson with a nice rebound and a nice outlet to Hutchinson, who drops it left side to Purdue, who lays it up. No good. Edwards gets the rebound, and it's going to be off of Capital, I believe. No, they're going to say it's off of Spring Valley. Couldn't tell whose foot it went off of. And Capital will get the ball. Maya Johnson brings it up for Capital. She'll take the three, no good. All Lady Timberwolves under the basket. Ellis comes out of there with it. She'll pull up for the three on the wing, no good. Hutchinson tries to run it down the corner and does. Saves it into Jackson, and she's going to get fouled. Nice play by Sophie Hutchinson to save that one. And Amaya Robinson's going to pick up the foul, her first and the team's first here in the third quarter. Jackson gets it into Hutchinson. Back to Jackson, three, good. Lucy Jackson with her 4th three-pointer of the night. It's now 61-20 as Capital has scored the first 11 here of the third quarter. Nunu Pinnell drives, no good. Rebounded by Capital's Johnson, or excuse me, Amaya Robinson. That was Kamari Johnson, excuse me. Nunu Pinnell in the corner to Johnson. She tries to attack on Jackson. Lauren Briscoe Lambert knocks it down. And Lauren Briscoe Lambert gets the point as Purdue misses the run-out layup. She gets her first points of the game. That was Lauren Briscoe Lambert on the three. Nunu Pinnell on the left side. She'll pull up for the three. No good. Ellis with the rebound. She's got numbers. She'll leave it to Hutchinson on the left side, and Hutchinson lays it up and in. Nice job by Ellis to attack, get deep into the lane, and drop it off. So it's now 63-23. Spring Valley with the lead. Three left side from Carter is good. Ziana Carter. They're going to say that was a two. In the corner, Ellis for three. No good. Tipped around, rebounded by Capital. And Robinson brings it up, and then it's knocked away by Hutchinson. She's got Johnson chasing her. Johnson with nice defense to get back and block that one. And we've got substitutions. Davis and Cook in for Spring Valley. So Ayana Monroe will check in for Capital, but we got a full timeout. 2:41 to go in the third quarter. Spring Valley with the lead, 63-25. We'll be back after this.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel. Clarks.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
All right, folks, we're back coming out of the timeout. For Spring Valley, they have on the court Hutchinson, Ellis, Jackson, Davis, and Cook. And for Capital, it's Nunu Pinnell, Monroe, Robinson, Carter, and Lauren Briscoe-Lambert. As Hutchinson will trigger it in. Gets it into Ellis, who dumps it into Jackson, who had good position. High off the glass and in for Lucy Jackson, who's having a great ball game tonight. I've got her with 19, had 11 at the half. Spring Valley back up to a 40-point lead, 65-25 with 2:25 to go here in the third. Attack, pull up, Briscoe-Lambert, short, no good, rebounded by Hutchinson. She's on the attack, leaves it in the corner to Ellis. Back to Davis for the three. It's blocked by Lauren Briscoe-Lambert. And Nunu Pinnell will now bring it up for Capital. 2 minutes left here in the third. Pinnell, floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Cook, who gets it off to Sophie Hutchinson. She's going to drive, pull up at the free throw line for the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Monroe for Capital, and Nunu Pinnell will be back on the attack. Looks like Burdette is getting ready to check in for Capital. Minute 30 left. Monroe, Carter, shot, no good. Rebounded by Ellis, who's going to come up the sideline, beats Monroe. She's got an opportunity, drives, left-handed layup is good. Her first 2-point basket of the night. And it's back to 42. And I believe that's the largest for Spring Valley tonight, a 42-point lead with a minute to go. And they're going to call, I didn't see what they called. I think it was a travel possibly. Burdette will check in. Peyton Sullivan will check in for Spring Valley. Looks like we're going to a zone for Capital. Hutchinson thought about the three, gets it to Ellis, to Davis, cross court to Hutchinson. Fakes the three, drives, pulls it back out after she's double teamed off to Ellis. Ellis will now drive, split the double team, puts it up, no good, is blocked. Monroe comes down with it for Capital. To get it back to Nunu Pinnell. She's open from top of the key, but drives into the lane and knocks down about an 8-footer in the lane. 67-27. 20 seconds to go here in the third. In the corner to Davis. She'll drive baseline, throws it in between two players. Nice save by Ellis. Sullivan back out to Hutchinson for three. Good. Third three for Sophie Hutchinson. A steal by Davis. but that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score, Spring Valley 70 and Capital 27. We'll be back right after this.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
All right, folks, we're back. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter, and on the court for Spring Valley, it's Hutchinson, Davis, Ellis, Cook, and Sullivan. Capital breaking the huddle. Let's see who we have here. We have Robinson, Nunu Pinnell, Foy, Monroe, and Lauren Briscoe-Lambert on the court for Capital. Nunu Pinnell will bring it up as we start this fourth quarter. Spring Valley with the commanding lead, 70-27. In the lane, shot is up and good by Amaya Robinson. It's her first field goal of the game. She has 3 points on the night. Hutchinson kicks it in the corner to Davis. Back to Hutchinson. Back to Davis. Trying to attack this zone. Sullivan dumps it under to Cook. Nice pass by Sullivan to Cook. 72-29 Spring Valley. Nunu Pinnell will drive down the lane. Little runner off the back of the rim. No good. Fight for the rebound. Ellis brings it out of there, and she'll attack. Pulls it out as she dribbled into a triple team, and she has some space now. Hutchinson left side three. No good. Backside rebound by Sullivan. Gets it to Davis. Thought about the three. Pulled it back, then put it back up. Sullivan knocks it out of there. Hutchinson with a three. Good. 4 threes for Sophie Hutchinson here on senior night. One of two Spring Valley seniors. Brooklyn Ellis the other. Foy will attack and hits it off the back of the rim. No good. Nunu Pinnell with the rebound. Tries to dump it to Foy. She eventually gets it and puts it up and in. So Foy gets her first two. To Hutchinson. Here in the corner to Davis. She'll attack in the lane. Shot is up and short. Rebounded by Robinson, who will bring it across half court. Leaves it back for Nunu Pinnell. Davis is on her. Davis falls down, and Pinnell's going to trip over, and that's going to be a foul on Davis. Davis is first. Team's first. And we've got Kamari Johnson and Landon Briscoe-Lambert. And in for Spring Valley, it'll be number 21, Kay Mathis, and number 13, Kelsey Meadows. .554 to go here in the fourth. Capital, nice pass underneath to Nunu Pinnell, and that was a pass from Landon Briscoe-Lambert. And Pinnell having a nice game. Sullivan shot from about 8 feet off the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Robinson, who gets it off to Johnson. Bring it up for Capital. 5.5 to go, 75-33. All Spring Valley tonight. Pinnell from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Hutchinson. She'll throw it ahead to Meadows. Bounce pass to Sullivan, back to Meadows, lays it up and in. Nice fast break between Meadows and Sullivan, and it's back up 77-25. 33. Pinnell with the runner on the baseline. Nice looking runner on the baseline. Got Nunu Pinnell with 16 tonight. As we tick under the 5-minute mark left in this one. Meadows with the 3 left side. Good! Kelsey Meadows with 5 quick points for Spring Valley. 80-35, 4.5 to go. Nunu Pinnell down the lane, lays it up and in. Got 18 on the night. Hutchinson open from 3 straight away. Good. Sophie Hutchinson's 5th three-pointer of the game. 83-37. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here in this one is Nunu Pinnell. Throws it right side to Johnson. Almost taken away by Hutchinson. Throws it back out to Briscoe Lambert. Landon Briscoe Lambert down the lane. Drops it, leaves it for Johnson. Up, no good. Foy with the rebound. Up, no good. Gets her own rebound again. Up again, no good. Sullivan with the rebound. Throws it out to Ellis. Ellis is on the attack. Into the lane. Scoop shot is up, and she's going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. And they're going to call a foul on number 13, Amaya Robinson, her second, team second. As we got several substitutions set to check in. Brooklyn Ellis will go to the line for 2, her first trip to the line tonight. First one rolls in. And we've got Bella Perdue in for Sophie Hutchinson. And number 15, Coral Evans, into the game for Sullivan. And then we've got, looks like, I believe that's, not sure who is at the line. Probably coming in for Ellis as Ellis makes the second. Macy Green checks in for the second senior coming out of the game, Brooklyn Ellis. 86-37. Spring Valley's largest lead is Nunu Pinnell went down the lane and lost it out of bounds. And Green will trigger it in, and it'll be Bella Perdue to bring it up. To Meadows on the left side. She hit a 3 from that side earlier. Green here in the corner to Evans. Dumps it to Green. It's knocked away, picked up by Nunu Pinnell. Capital on the attack. Pinnell at the free throw line. Leaves it for Carter. And back up top to Landon Briscoe Lambert. Right side, and that's going to be a 3. No good. Rebounded by Evans for Spring Valley. And they're going to call a foul on Pinnell, and that's going to be her 4th. And the team's second. We're 2:59 to go in this one. As Bella Perdue brings it up to Green. Back to Perdue here in the corner to Evans. Back up top to Perdue. Throw it in the corner to Meadows, and the shot is no good. Nice job by Evans to tip it and get it. Macy Green with the 3. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Perdue. Perdue gets it across to Meadows. That's to Kay Mathis, and that is saved in by Kamari Johnson, excuse me. And she's having some trouble there against Mathis, but she does get it across the timeline. Gets past Mathis, and she'll go and lay it up and in. That puts Johnson into double figures with 11, down to 2 minutes. Here in the corner to Evans, back up top to Perdue. To Evans, she's open for 3. Good. Coral Evans, it's now 89-39, Spring Valley. 1:40 to go. Impressive performance tonight by the Lady Timberwolves. Getting prepped as Carter takes that shot, no good. Johnson gets the rebound, and they're going to call a foul underneath on Macy Green. Her first and the team's second, and we got Remy Brillhart will come in for Purdue, and we had a couple of Capital substitutions. And we got a timeout. Timeout Capital with 1:31 to go. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Folks, we're back. I'll get you who's on the court here in just a minute. That's a shot by Monroe, and no good. Another three-point shot is too long by Johnson, and Mathis is going to attack, and she's going to get fouled.
Personal foul number 12, Bella Robinson. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 3.
In the Meadows. Mathis has it top of the key. Spins, gets it to Meadows. Corner to Evans for three. Too long, rebounded by Johnson on the backside, and Capital on the attack. And whistle and a foul. I believe that's going to be on Mathis. It is going to be her first.
Personal foul number 1, team foul number 3.
Three for Johnson. Kamari Johnson, that's her fourth. And Johnson gets the steal, gets up off, and lays it up and in. Nice job by Johnson. They get it into Mathis. Mathis ahead to Meadows. Macy Green in the corner to Evans, down to 30 seconds. In the corner to Evans, she'll take the three. Good. Coral Evans with her second three. And we got a whistle and a substitute. And Bailey Abercrombie will come in for Remy Brillhart. Down to 20 seconds. Johnson, and that's going to be a three left side, and no good. Macy Green gets the rebound. Almost gets it knocked away, throws it ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds with 2 seconds to go, and that's going to be it for this one as Spring Valley gets a big one here. Big win over Capital, 91-44. And that will do it. So your final score, 91-44, Spring Valley with the win. We'll be back, give you some final unofficial individual statistics, and wrap this one up here on MyTown TV. We'll be back right after this.
Whoa, hey, fellas. You know the routine.
My bad. We got you.
Tom?
Now entering Clarks, number 24 from Georgetown, Kentucky, Malachi Marino. Make some noise for number 22, Brayden Hawthorne. You know him, you can't guard him. From Woodford County, number 2, Jasper Johnson.
Return, refresh, fuel.
Clarks.
Mom, what's for dinner?
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
All right, folks, we're back to wrap this one up. It was all Spring Valley tonight. They led 33-5 at the end of the first quarter, 50-20 at halftime, and close this one out 91-44 here on senior night for Sophie Hutchinson and Brooklyn Ellis. Some quick unofficial scoring for the Lady Cougars of Capital. Had two players in double figures. Nunu Pinnell led the way with 18. Kamari Johnson with 16. Then three apiece for Maya Robinson and Lauren Briscoe Lambert, and two apiece for Malaysia Foy and Ziana Carter. For Spring Valley, they had three players in double figures, led by senior Sophie Hutchinson with 29 on the night, 15 in the first half, 14 in the second half. Second leading scorer was Lucy Jackson. Sophie Hutchinson had 5 3-point shots. Lucy Jackson with 19 points had 4 threes. Brooklyn Ellis had 16 points and 4 threes. So it looks like I've got Spring Valley with 16 3-point shots tonight made. Getting back to the individual scoring, 6 apiece for Coral Evans, who had 2 threes. Emma Edwards with 6, 5 for Kelsey Meadows, 4 apiece for May Cook and Bella Purdue, and 2 for Savannah Davis. So you had 16 3-point field goals made by 5 different players. So Spring Valley hot from behind the line tonight. And just want to, before we get out of here, reminder of what we have the rest of the week. Tentatively scheduled, weather permitting, tomorrow night. Boys basketball, Russell at Greenup at 7:30. A doubleheader down at Rowan County. A My Town Our House series game, as we will have our floor cam down there for Bath County at Rowan County, girls and boys. Girls set to tip at 6, boys set to tip at 7:30. On Saturday, we have Rowan County at Ashland in girls basketball, and then 2 doubleheaders. It'll be Montgomery County at Russell in girls basketball, scheduled for 3:30. Then Coal Grove at Russell at 7:30, and then here at Spring Valley, 2 good ones should be on Saturday, as you have Morgantown making a return trip. Spring Valley went up there a couple of weeks ago, got the win. I believe it was 53-50 over Morgantown, team they defeated in the state championship game last year, scheduled for a 3:45 tip. And then we'll have Ironton at Spring Valley for boys basketball action at 7 p.m. All of those are weather permitting. So appreciate you joining in with us tonight. Again, it was 91-44, the Lady Timberwolves with the big win over Capital. Want to thank my cameraman, Evan Atkins, my producer, Conley Wood. I'm Mike Miller. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, everybody.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.